Guys, the mics are hot. The mics are hot.
What?
The mics are hot? What?
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah, so
Wait, really?
stop talking now before we get into even
Okay, I'm
more
done. I'm not
trouble.
talking anymore.
No.
Ha ha! Hello. Oh, Simon is completely. Oh my God.
Chris
Okay,
is just
so
like
we thought
invisible.
Arconics was going to be on this stream, but instead we have Kians with 4 arms. It's awesome. Welcome to the Friday live stream for Rift. This is the pre-launch stream. Yes, we're on schedule. Yes, Celestial Storm is going to launch on the 19th. Right, guys?
Yes, 19th.
Yes, and I don't have
That's a
an
Wednesday,
also
right?
at all.
Yep. Okay, so that's great. I guess we'll do our introductions here. I'm Linda Carlson, known as Brass the Dwarf. I'm the Director of Community
There we
Oh,
here.
go.
I'm Chris Geensmeyer,
Oh, hey, he's in
the
there.
combat designer for Rift.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Chris Jr. I'm the game director for Rift, known as Arconics on the forums and in-game.
And on your lap?
Oh, this is Abby, or Abaddon.
Oh,
She's entranced by this chicken behind me right now. So, look over here. Over here. Over here. Oh, never mind. Too dumb.
She's super cute. Okay,
She is super cute.
your turn.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm Dead Simon.
Good Simon.
Dead Simon, dude who ruins your dreams and makes you climb up on high things for artifacts and suffer through his puzzles interminably.
I'm busy trying to unconfuse myself over the puzzle I just made.
Oh no, Simon is
Oh,
there.
really?
It means
You-
something
Wait,
nasty with the puzzle.
Wait, so you have a new puzzle coming
Yeah,
out and
I
you
found
can't
out
do
at what
it?
time yesterday? 5 o'clock?
I did.
So
manage
what
to
you're
do
saying
one.
is that Simon
I
really
actually
keeps you
told everyone
informed.
I wasn't going to get one, and then I put one in.
Yeah, there's the puzzle in there. It involves.
Did you make it actually
156
unsolvable
or
since they
something?
had
No,
plenty
no,
of
no.
time?
I'm busy trying to figure out what the hell. Yeah, it's just a bit confusing. It's a bit confusing, and I can hear the rage, and I can feel the hate mail right
on,
now.
On a scale from awesome and fun puzzle to jumping puzzle, where does it lie?
But jumping puzzle is awesome and fun.
No, it's
a
not.
jumping puzzle.
I like jumping
It's a
puzzles.
jumping
It's,
puzzle.
well, it's
Well, you're all wrong.
yeah,
They're terrible.
Yeah, I can.
Just because
I
you
can
can't do
hear-
them.
I hate them.
Yeah,
I guess it's more of a
I end
leaping
up having to
puzzle.
get my husband to do them.
it's a
Okay.
leaping.
It's a
puzzle.
leaping
It's
puzzle.
a leaping.
It's a
puzzle.
leaping
Oh, Mizuki wants to know if the puzzle's on PTS right now.
When
Did
you
we
check it?
update today?
Not yet. It'll be this afternoon.
This afternoon.
It'll
There
be
you
in
go.
this afternoon, but
Okay, so-
it's not 100% finished. But it's enough there that you will get a taste of the rage you're gonna feel. Because seriously,
I thought it was full.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so a couple of housekeeping items. If you haven't been paying attention to the forums and our website, keep in mind that we are having a massive double bonus weekend. So your experience, your whatever your faction grinding, whatever that is, you're going to get double the value. That includes guild experience as well.
Guild experience, A experience, or planar
PA
experience.
yeah. Regular experience.
Prestige, favor.
Prestige, yeah. So it's a good time to get in there,
Something else.
get those last few levels in that you need to prepare for this launch. We have brought back, thank goodness, some of the amazing mounts from former supply crates, and that includes, we're going to give one each of them away today too. Currently, on right now, I think we have the glowing ruby key rin. After
so.
that, tomorrow is going to be the Molten Thresher, and on Sunday is going to be the White Dire Riding Squirrel. So those are available now for direct purchase for 1 day each this weekend only. So get in on those. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that we have a previously unannounced feature for Celestial Storm 4.2, and that is that we have a brand new community manager for you.
What?
I know, right?
This is brand new.
Surprise for you too, right? All right.
Wait, they're like 30
Look,
seconds
who is this
behind us,
person?
so.
They'll clear some
okay.
wait a minute.
space.
No, you'd better go in the middle.
Okay.
Well then.
There you go. 'cause
Okay.
they've seen us
Her-
before. They don't know who.
All right, so this is
Careful.
Yavier, also known as Jen Bridges. And hey, Yavier, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh my god.
I have been a community manager for 5 years on several titles, including EverQuest 2, Dragon's Prophet, Lineage 2, a bunch of cool things. And I'm really excited to be here. I just started Monday, and I really like puppies. And
Which is a good thing.
especially
There's a lot of them
corgis.
around here.
Aww.
And they're really cute, and yeah, I'm just excited to be here.
So I've worked with Jen before, and she's really quite terrific. And the best thing about this is you now have a full-time dedicated community manager.
Yay!
So you'll be hearing from her a lot more than I was able to communicate with you. So this is going to be great for the player base, great for the devs. But y'all aren't getting rid of me because Rift is still one of my favorite games ever, and so I will be hanging around a lot. But now I have to go back and do directory things instead of fun stuff on the game. All right, so let's go ahead and switch to the in-game screen. You can stay as long as you like, by the way.
Yeah, totally.
All right.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So, what is that? And can you scroll out more so that we can see the flappy thing on top? There we go. Okay, so that is a new mount. This is a brand new mount model, isn't it?
That is the Spectral Carriage. Yeah, it's a brand new one.
Wow.
Coming out
Does it have
on
turn
Wednesday.
radius?
Dude, stop
Dude,
doing that.
are you
You're
day
making me
drinking?
sick.
I mean,
What the heck is up
seriously.
with you?
Dude, show it off. Like, spin it around. Don't have to move while you're showing it off.
I wanted to see if it was turning on the turning
It
radius.
turns.
Yes.
It jumps too. It jumps to lift you up.
Nice.
It jumps.
And then when it stops, it has to go
Oh
lower
my.
to
Okay.
idle. Yeah.
So I sense that we're going to see some variations on this model over the
Oh,
coming
there's
year
going to be
too.
many variations.
I bet you have a long list of weird stuff that want to
We
carry.
have at
little-
least 4 planned.
Oh, is that
Like a
right?
pink one?
Are you going to release
I don't
any
wanna
information about them, or do you want to keep them
Pinkie Pie.
secret
Oh, it's a
for now?
shame we can't use that.
I know.
Let's see.
Pinkie Pie can't actually
There may have
fly.
been like a Valentine's one we tossed around,
that's
so that's pretty
super
obvious.
Wow, look
Yeah.
at the detail
This
on
is the
there.
best
That's
thing.
metal too.
Yeah.
She is.
The delineation of the
I get
feathers
to watch
is
a lot of
just
them too.
You also
fantastic.
grab onto it like a swing.
Yeah. I could definitely see a Guardian version with something. Right?
That is just
Yeah.
You get
All
one
right.
of these for the office.
Some devil or something.
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those for the
Yeah.
office. Sure,
Yeah,
we
really.
can start building it right away. We'll make it out of paper mache and wire.
There goes my left kidney.
All right, so
Dude, it's both kidneys. It costs
What is
both
that?
kidneys.
Whoa.
oh,
This is the jetpack.
oh, that's
That's
the
nice.
jetpack. Okay, so we've seen it. I know that Cloud at the Gar station had done some data mining and posted some pictures of this, but we have not seen it in action yet.
Yeah, that's the
So-
quest reward, right?
You need your.
That's the quest reward.
There's a long quest. there.
Yes, I knew
It
that there was a
also-
mount coming
You
from
need
one of
That's
those.
an
the,
awesome
abilities.
quest line.
You need the planar. It's
Planar
not
pellets.
the equivalent of planar
Yeah, you need
pellets,
the
but they're
fuel, which I don't
don't
know
have-
if
oh,
I can make some, I think.
Aw.
Does it stack well? I hope so.
Okay.
Let's see if that works.
Is it really called that?
If I'm reading that correctly,
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
That is really
it's really far away and my glasses are not
so
really
you
for
can
long
blast
distance.
yourself 50 meters forward for 15 source fuel? Okay, I can sense this is going to be
There
a
are
really
several of these
interesting.
that are.
This is going to be
There
a
we
really
go,
interesting
yeah.
item in the war fronts.
none of those abilities will work.
Yeah.
No!
It's just like Opie,
Trust
sorry.
us.
Okay, so yeah,
Nice.
Yep.
okay, that's really cool.
Stuck the landing. Nice job.
And it also can do.
No, I haven't tried
Ooh.
using this in the puzzle I just
That-
made, to be honest.
It does damage.
This could be really useful for getting around some very challenging places for artifact collecting. I can hardly wait to try this out. All right, so both of these mounts, how are they
That won't
going to
cause a
be
problem at
made
all.
available? Are they on the store? Are they in supply
Well, that only
crates?
goes to.
The jetpack is a quest line.
Oh, okay, yep.
I
A
believe
really
at first.
long quest line,
I believe
right?
at first you unlock a backpack version,
Mm-hmm.
and then it at some point turns into a mount.
So as I remember, you build this out of parts that you have to buy with captured intel, which is the like the special resource you can earn out here.
Mhm.
And so you basically assemble it through, not crafting, but like item upgrade shenanigans.
Oh, hey, Keens,
Yes.
try doing F item shiny levitation.
You want to show that off?
Why not?
Is it gonna work?
Probably will work.
Did you get it?
The F item takes a
Oh,
long time.
and
Yeah.
to answer the other one, the Spectral Carriage is the lockbox. The new
Okay.
lockbox coming out with 4.2,
That's great.
which has
There you
been
go.
completely revamped.
Yeah, can we
Turn
talk
on
a
the
little
show?
bit about? Are we able to show the?
Yeah,
UI
yeah.
for
You
So
wanna
one of the
open
big
lockbox?
things, the feedback we've heard for the last year and a half is that, oh, we don't like lockboxes, do something with them.
Right.
So the team has spent some time this milestone, done a complete rehaul of the contents, so the rewards should be a little bit more consistent, a little bit better, and it looks pretty now. So,
It's
open
very
one.
pretty.
All right, so here's what the lockbox UI looks like. Boom. So you see the rarity of the item you get. These, I think, the drop chances right now are not set. They're all one currently.
Yeah,
just
they're
to show
all even
this.
right now. We haven't finalized those.
But you can see how many boxes you have left, and
What? Seriously, you have 98 lock boxes?
Well, he spawned
I spawned
99
100 of them.
to, you know,
So you
I
can
think
see
it's
what
top
items
off.
you got.
Oh, I see.
You
okay.
you drop from 5 prize pools now, and Vlad can explain a lot more if he wants to. Although I
Okay.
don't know how much
There
of
will
that
be a
we're revealing
blog, I
there.
believe.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes,
we'll,
we
so
are
we'll keep
working
some
on
of
a
that.
blog.
We're
Jen
gonna
has
blog.
been her second blog now. Congratulations to Cloud for again data mining the fact that Jen wrote the article for the mountain bonus weekend.
Oh, so it wasn't any of our fault.
No, it wasn't our fault. No, it was that Cloud dude. I tell you. So anyway,
You immediately blamed like Rift Chat. You're like, who said something?
Who said something?
no, that was different. That
Oh.
was way
Default
before.
blame.
That
She
was
blames us
default
for
blame.
everything.
No, we just okay. Come on now. Anyway, Jen's going to write an article about. It's this one here.
No.
Jen's going to write an article about the new lockbox system, and we are looking for more feedback on this
Yep.
because nothing is written in stone. Things will change over time. But I for one, love the look of the new
Yeah.
UI. It
Yeah.
looks very neat.
We've also
Very,
added something
neat.
very important here that may
Okay.
not be immediately obvious, but we've added these new prize tickets. So sometimes when you roll, you'll get these prize tickets,
Uh-huh.
and Vlad is populating a store that basically lets you buy super cool stuff using these prize tickets.
Oh.
Yeah. So these are like eventually
Yet
you
another
will be
form
able to
of
buy.
currency.
No.
Okay, so now I've got
No.
35 forms of currency to manage.
So these basically mean that after a certain number of lockboxes, you'll be able to buy certain rewards,
Yep.
even if you don't luckily roll one of them.
We'll probably be bringing back a good bit of the old promo event rewards so that, you know,
This
that's
is
a bug.
This is
It's
a
already
bug.
fixed.
There is a part of this table that currently can give you nothing, which is not by design. We have fixed that internally, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you'll get 5
Yep.
pulls every time.
5 pulls every time. Okay.
Yep. And the tickets, I don't believe they sit in your bags. I believe they're a currency.
Oh,
Again,
that's
actually,
good.
they
So
are,
they
so
don't take up space.
No.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
they're treated like every other currency, which is
See, so you
cool.
can eventually get a mount from these tickets? Potentially, yes.
Mm.
The store isn't finalized, but we have been talking about putting some older mounts in there.
I can
Somebody's
hardly
asking
wait
a
to see
good
what's
question
in
now.
there.
Is this going to work with the old lockboxes too?
No. So
This
this-
is going forward.
Just new ones?
Yeah, the new boxes will all be like this. The old ones are just going to be what they are.
Yep. So
Okay.
this only works with new boxes that use the 5 prize pull behavior that we set up for this. So any box that's structured for that can use this new UI. And I believe you can also buy new boxes from right there if you want.
I think you can.
Yeah.
That's the old one.
These ones, this new box isn't on the PTS
Okay.
store yet, so you
Yeah.
can't do that unless you're
It
dev
will
powered.
be, I think, this afternoon.
Ooh, we have a minion
Right.
pack.
Can you earn the tickets in another way?
I believe they are lockbox only.
Okay.
The prize tickets are lockbox only.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those are pretty exclusive.
Until I drop a thousand.
See, now you're doing
Now-
research for the article you're writing.
Now, outside of like events and promos, we might do some. I can see some prize tickets showing up in maybe the daily login bonuses.
Okay.
So we'll see.
That's cool.
Festley Wu asks, what will be the difference between what you can buy with Affinity versus the new tickets?
Different store, different items.
store, okay.
Affinity is patron only, and anyone can buy lockboxes.
Okay.
And yeah, patrons will still get a weekly lockbox. They will get the new one.
They will. Oh, that's so cool.
Give the shiny levitation a whirl.
Okay,
Oh
yes,
yeah,
let's have a
as
look
soon as
at
we
that.
land at whatever our next landing point is. How cool is this though?
That is awesome.
These are landing
They're
points. These purple
yes, they are
nodes.
specific locations set up.
So
for
you
that.
you might have to get clever with figuring out how you get to them. Oh, go away! I'm gonna fight you right now.
Oh, good job.
I don't have any powers set up because this is a test character.
That's
What you're
he-
saying
that-
is you're
That's
super
what he
lame.
says.
My
They're
souls are
trying to
all
raid-
over the place. I don't even know what I have
raid
on
test
marksman
them.
now. I
Are you
guess
playing? Oh.
this is my dev character.
Now we're
Yeah.
also
Okay.
currently, as you can probably tell, we're in Vostigar Peaks, and at 3:30 today, the art team,
Oh,
Mike
right.
and Justin, are coming in to do a live stream all about the art in Vostigar Peaks. So
Oh,
stay
yeah.
tuned for that. And here's why you need to come back for that. We are going to give away
That's pretty.
3 dimension keys for a new dimension based on the Iron Tomb. Now that dimension is not going to officially be available to the public until Autumn Harvest this fall. So whoever wins those 3 dimension keys gets a super early head start on the Iron Tomb style dimension.
Nice.
And that's going to be super cool. 3 of them, that's all we're giving away, and that's during the art stream this afternoon. Okay, so this is the shiny levitation. Simon, what do we got to do to get that?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you.
What?
Does it involve a puzzle?
I'm not telling you.
So it's a puzzle to figure out how to get this.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
But I did make it. I was tempted to make it for
This is why no one likes
1600
you, Simon.
artifact sets, but that's just
Oh,
a little.
come on.
Exactly.
How
It's
many?
a little 1600.
Heard someone ask, "What do you get for 2,000?"
Yes, I did hear that.
Well, that's because you don't get anything because there aren't
What?
2,000.
Because there aren't 2,000
There were,
sets yet,
there were
okay.
just over 1,600,
Oh.
which I will be adding an achievement and coming up. Well, I do have a really nice costume set coming, but it's not done yet, and I'll be adding that to. Will be pretty exclusive. But this, I liked it so much, I wanted to let more people get it.
It is
That's not saying
amazing.
that it's easy to get.
Okay,
but-
no, that's fine. It's nice to have an alternate
I
path
couldn't
for
start.
it.
Did you fail?
No, I
so-
just searched because I had to spawn
Kiwi
items.
asks, can the Iron Tombs dimension have the dismount thing taken off that dungeons have? Yeah, it'll just be like every other dimension.
Yeah, it's probably just a cloning issue with the map.
He's cool.
He is really cool. I made myself a viz
Super
finally.
cool.
Is this like a giant booby?
Not even 12. Wait.
It is a giant blue-footed booby.
Yep, it sure is. With heavy
So does that mean
armor.
you're adding 400 artifacts for the next update?
Little-
Sorry,
little
sorry.
baby steps.
400
Yeah.
artifact sets.
All right, so Balladorf asks,
It
are
takes no
lockboxes
time
going
at
to
all.
drop in open world anymore?
What do we ask?
If
I-
lockboxes drop in the open world, I don't think
They
we've
will
changed
continue to lock,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
They will continue. Good. Okay. So let's go to some of the questions that we received on the forums. Now, I was surprised at how few questions there were on the forums, and I think it's because everybody's on PTS playing this. And if you haven't made it to PTS yet to check this out, you've got a couple of days left. Or if you're like me, you're just going to save everything up and go check it out when it's live. All right, so here we go. Clemikins asks, can we expect to see any more appearances from Aya in this zone and upcoming dungeons and raids?
That sounds like a great question for Captain Cursor.
Is Captain Cursor sitting in the audience?
Don't say his name
I-
3 times, because
Oh.
he'll come barging
Then he'll show up.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
Candlejack.
Oh no!
All right.
You might
Sylvie.
have actually said his name 3 times by saying, "Don't say his name 3
that's
times."
true.
Okay,
In which
all right.
case, I'm about to get my ear blown out.
Okay, if he does not
And
show up,
spoilers.
we will find out
Yeah,
for you.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Will there be any new guild quests or changes this patch?
Not with 4.2.
Not with 4.2, okay? What might there be in terms of dimension items? I know that they've been pulling lots of dimension items from Vostigar.
Yes.
I'm hoping to see more Crucian and Anket pieces, maybe some of those shiny black and blue rocks. Count on it.
Yeah, there's definitely some Storm Legion and Tenebrian theme stuff coming
And
out.
that's something that Tacitus has been working on with the art team, right?
Yes.
Some,
It's I know that they've been building things in the zone very carefully and squirreling them away for dimension items as well. I think it's going to be super awesome. Hepatitis asks, for the Celestial Instant Adventures, will they get a more adequate level of XP so they're worthwhile for alts, including the Fire and Life planar Instant Adventures?
Check to the team. Definitely, we are not doing any experience changes.
Okay, no experience changes.
Yep.
For the Celestial Instant Adventures, will the boss loot boxes be increased, or will they be planar adventure clones?
Tacitus is actually looking at that right now.
Oh, okay.
So tentatively, yes.
Tentatively, yes, and we will pester Tacitus for more information.
Someone
on
asked, how much is it to play the new patch? It's really
Nothing.
expensive. It's $0.
that. $0.
That's
You
a
have to
lot
level
of
up.
zeros.
It is a lot of zeros. So, you know, if you want to support the ongoing development of the game, stop by the Rift store and buy something cool.
Yeah.
Lockboxes or anything else that you might find there. But yes,
A
all
lot
of
of
the
player
content
pellets.
is free.
So many player ballots.
Yeah. Will any changes or additions for fragments come out, including fragment drops in raid rifts and or the craftable fragment boxes?
Yes. Not at the launch of 4.2, but we are planning to do a rehaul on
Okay.
that system.
Vlad has committed to doing a live stream sometime in August on the planar fragment system.
really?
Yeah, he has. And
He
I keep
has?
repeating it.
Yes.
Well, no.
No.
Let me rephrase that.
He
What's
will be
going
in
to happen
chat.
is he will be in
Oh.
chat, and he will be answering questions that we're asking. He's not going to be
Yeah, that
sitting
makes
here.
a lot more sense.
Okay.
Because Simon and I were
Alright, for a
very
second,
confused.
We
That's
for a
will
moment.
do a
Very
live stream
confused.
on the planar fragment
I was going to
revamp
go.
and review.
Which Vlad is that, and what have you done with our Vlad?
Yeah.
I don't think there is enough rope in the world to get him into the room. So, do we have a name for the new raid that's supposed to be coming in 4.3, 4.4-ish?
There's a name, but
Is there?
we'll get into that when we get closer to 4.3,
There you go.
4.4-ish.
It just means that they haven't
It's
invented
called
a name yet.
Raidish.
Raidish, yes, it's called Raidish.
That's way too early to be doing names.
Slipmat has asked, will we eventually see the comet in the skies over Talara as it gets closer and see it from all zones?
Maybe.
I like that idea.
I think that's a really great idea.
I mean, at one point, the comet was, or no, not the comet, the tower was in where was it? Oh yeah, it was outside of Meridian.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
That was
we should
awesome.
Totally do that.
Yeah, but not anymore.
Oh, there's somebody there saying they've
It was-
still got the map. Do you remember when this
Oh,
boxed
wow.
version of Rift on CD.
Was on CD.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
it
Yeah,
had
it had that map.
it had
Oh, that map.
yeah. Wasn't there a zone
We
that's
went
missing?
backwards and forwards. Well, it's not missing anymore. It appeared.
Oh, random Rough Rider. Or Rough Raptor.
Must be time for a programmer stand up.
Right.
That's his new
Start
name.
calling him
Now,
Rough
now
Rider.
also, Slipmat also asks, can we expect an advanced raiding force of Anket's army to swarm the lobby zones, giving them a taste of endgame and encouraging them to stay playing?
Probably not.
Oh,
It
because
sounds really dangerous.
That sounds
No,
awesome.
pretty much all the effort was focused on this zone and the content for in-game.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think
And
you
the
meant
factions
now,
totally fighting
just
each
maybe
other.
in the future.
Maybe in the future? Always possible in the
Little
future.
movies.
I'd love to do some more Storm Legion and
You just like saying
Oh,
I really do.
Genevian zone
It's
events.
fun.
We have
Oh,
a
great, here we go.
wild Scott teasing
Oh,
the
Jesus.
The dog.
He's trying to get the dog to do something naughty.
It's not really hard.
CEOs out there baiting
Not
the dog.
that hard.
That's what
It's
happens.
not that
All right.
hard.
It's
The
like
call of
Crash
the
Crucian.
wild is
Super
All right,
tank thing.
and then we've got some general questions as well. Can you give us any hints on what's coming next for Rift? Everyone's heard about the special servers. There was a poll that went out. Are you giving any hints as to... Oh, you vaguely remember this?
I vaguely remember someone working on something at some point talking about things.
And some guy putting it into a producer's
Some guy,
letter?
maybe something in a letter, maybe me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we have been investigating
you artifact collecting.
No,
some
but
different
I've gotten real
playstyle
good at
servers.
this.
Oh,
What?
shh, shh, shh. Let the producer talk.
We are
Sorry.
we are investigating some different server types. I think there was a slight spoiler last week with the glyph patcher. But yeah, we are toying around with some fresh start stuff. But it's all part of our challenge servers. So
Okay.
yeah, it should be fun.
And we've already mentioned the planar fragments a little bit, and the lockbox revision we've just revealed here. And then the rest of the questions that we have here are for the art stream.
Hold on.
So-
Will Rift ever come to Xbox, and will it be free to play also? Xbox, no. That would be hard.
Yeah, I don't know. how we
Xbox
do that.
One, maybe something. No, we have no plans to do a console launch,
Okay.
at least right now.
And Mizuki wants to
Never
know...
say never.
I will never say never.
That's for sure. Mizuki asks, will there be any more instances, basically chronicles, in the VP storyline? If so, will they be duo-friendly? I'm sad I can't quest with my sister half the time.
Chronicles are always an option. We like making them.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
good.
really cool.
Okay.
I want that sword.
Says, please don't do that thing that Arcade did. Need a new account. You will not need a new account.
Yeah, with Arcage, that was a very special case because there is land ownership in Arcage and some other issues involved with that. And Rift is quite a different game in structure.
Very
and
different
style.
game.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So what else did you want to show us today? Anything else you want to talk about in 4.2? Like maybe Simon will give us a hint on how we can start the whatever it is we need to do to get this glowing
No.
artifact levitation mount.
No.
No, you're not going to tell us anything.
No, I gave away too much last time, I think, and so I'm giving away nothing.
Really? Dude, your inbox is gonna be full.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah, you
great.
can
And
fucking
it's-
fill my box all you like, but
Language.
I'm not answering it.
Language.
No,
No,
that's not language.
that was language.
that
No,
was that
okay.
was English.
Oh, that is such a cool
Yeah.
looking bear.
Crazy polar bears.
I
That
haven't
should
even
be a
seen that before.
mount.
That should be a mount, Chris.
Look at that. It's almost like it
It's like
has a place
Beardantics.
to
It
sit
already
on.
has a saddle. It's nice and furry and
It's
soft.
amazing.
I think it bites.
Stuff
We should name that, right? What would you call that if that was a mount?
Beardantics. Because we got to name it.
Beardantics?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
No.
Bear
you've just,
Dantics.
you've just gotten a sneak
No.
preview of the
It's
upcoming
not-
Bear
It's
Dantics
not.
mount.
It's no.
It's
It's
the new
not.
Bear
Beardantics,
Dantics mount.
but
It's
it's
the
new
Dude, it's
Beardantics
done.
rig.
It's done.
Not.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you wankers.
We all
enough
live-
with the Dantics.
Let's see. We are doing something with Primalists, I think, right, Chris?
Yeah, we have
Oh,
4
yes.
new Primalist souls.
We're gonna have
Uh,
a Dantix Mancer then.
Ooh,
man, it's not too late.
It throws more Dantixes.
So yeah, we have 4 new Primalist
Turns
souls
people
coming.
into various different kinds of Dantix.
Okay, it's Chris's
Okay,
turn.
it's Kian's turn.
Yeah, I interrupted Junior, so now it's my turn. That's how it works. So we have 4 new Primalist souls coming, and if you already have a Primalist, they are free for you, so everybody who has it can totally have access to them. If you don't have Primalist yet, you do need a Primalist to play the new souls. That would be
So
really
get the
difficult.
Ascended Essentials pack.
Yep.
It's totally worth it. You get all sorts of souls. Like I think all the souls are in there now, right?
Except for the Ascended Pack ones. So
Except for
not
Maelstrom.
So
Right.
no Maelstrom, no Shadeborn, War Chanter.
Wait, which
Shade-
pack? Which pack?
It's the Ascended pack, whatever the...
The Ascended Essentials pack does include all of those.
Doesn't it have the Ascended Soul pack?
I think it does.
Yes, it does. That's
Oh,
why
but it
we
does
tagged
include
Ascended
Maelstrom.
onto the name.
Then it does
All
include
right.
Maelstrom.
So it includes all of the souls.
And
which
anyone
is
who
really
does own those will automatically get the 40 souls as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's also a lot of class balance changes coming. Warlord's got some pretty serious buffs, so they should be a pretty competitive melee now. Mage's got a bunch of quality of life adjustments. Firestorm's getting a change so that you can apply the debuff with just your single target abilities. So you don't necessarily have to recast it every time if it's a DPS loss for you. Cleric's got a pretty serious buff to their common shaman hybrids using Druid. Rogues
Druids!
didn't get a whole lot because they're doing pretty well. I have Fire Rift here. Rogues are in a pretty good spot, so they get, to stay where they are. And
What he means to say is rogues are OP.
rogues are doing real well right now.
Rogues
Some
are
of
fun.
that is cleave, some of that is other
Keep
things.
your
So.
hands off my rogue.
No, I didn't nerf you. I buffed everybody else instead.
I believe you'll have to rebuild your spec, though.
Oh, I will
What?
fucking
Do
kill
we?
you.
I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Oh, please no.
That's a trigger point for
Every,
Simon.
every
Yeah,
time,
no, that
every
triggers
time I
me.
have to rebuild specs,
I know.
it takes
Wait.
like 6 hours while I
That's
agonize
why
over every
we do
choice.
not- Well,
That's
we
why.
always try to avoid.
But you like playing marksman, right? Okay.
I'm not telling you anything.
No, I'm never telling you when I play again because you keep nerfing.
I have.
What? No,
I
I don't.
play multiple
I just buff things.
roles, but yeah.
Marksman Blade Dancer. I know. I remember.
Okay.
Gonna rework both of those. It's gonna be great.
So there's a
That's
all,
not actually
all
happening.
all of the class changes will be in the patch notes, so you'll be able to check
Mm-hmm.
that out when this goes live. So that's all great.
Most of it's on the PTS now, except the Firestorm change, because that needs a new patch. But most of that is on the Shard Realm right now, which is PTS. As I wander around.
Somebody's asking
Back
you
here.
to nerf mages.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, we
Around
should
the
nerf
Orphan
mages
Soul.
and clerics.
Sorry.
Let us
I
just
think
say,
Oh, hey,
what about
hold
mages?
on.
I think I
Okay.
just triggered everybody.
My marketing sales brain kicked in. Any chance to get the Wilds Pack back? Actually,
As a matter of fact,
we are bringing the Wilds Pack back for a short period of time at a significant discount.
okay.
So if you wanted to get it before, keep an eye out next week.
So
It has
gonna
all
be-
the stuff. It has the mount.
and
it
it's going
has
to be
all those
next
crazy
week
things.
then.
It will go live when 4.2 goes live.
Terrific. Okay, so that'll be great.
Yeah, it should be around for about a
and
month.
that way, if you want the new Primalist calling but don't want all the other souls, then that's going to be a really good option for
Mm-hmm.
you. The Wilds Pack had that awesome mount as well, and the Ovog armor. Good looking stuff.
Yep,
I
it
just
will have
learned
the
that
portrait
today.
When do we get an Abbey pet?
Yeah.
When do we get an
I'm
Abbey pet?
done with the corgis. I've had enough of the fucking corgis.
Maybe someday.
No, they're
Maybe
not.
we'll get a Schnauzer in the game.
Sorry, I'm getting the stink
Those are
eye.
great.
Glad you like
What?
it.
What's your in-game handle?
Yavier.
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 See, if you learned to speak Elven, then you would understand
See,
how
that's
to
the
pronounce
problem.
it.
Well, I'm not
Dwarves
gonna
have a
learn
nice,
Elven
easy
just
name
'cause I
like
have-
Brass, alright?
No.
Instead, you got
Yeah.
Yavier.
You spelled the metal
Too
wrong.
many vowels.
But you spelled
It's
brass wrong.
beautiful.
You spelled the metal wrong,
Yavier.
so
It's
what
the
kind of dwarf are
feminine
you?
form of brass.
Wait, what?
What? It's a metal.
Look, you non-dwarves know nothing.
And you non-elves also know nothing.
Jon Snow knows that. Wait,
Jon
sorry.
Snow
Are we
also
done?
knows
Are we?
Stop speaking Klingon in a minute.
What? A corgi mount.
Cool.
I don't think corgi mount is.
You
I could say never, but
What
we're
if,
probably
what
never
if
gonna
it
do a
was
corgi
like
mount.
enlarged by magic?
What was
Maybe.
enlarged?
Like it runs up next to you and then it
feet-
grows?
I mean, maybe we could do corgi, but it'd be like the slowest mount in the game. They have no.
I
They have
don't
no
care.
legs.
No legs.
I would still,
It gets
I would
constantly
still
sidetracked by
love
food.
A corgi mount.
It would be slower than a turtle.
It periodically gets
Be
rooted while it's
beautiful.
looking for food nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Dwarves
goes
and elves
randomly
versus
off and-
straight white
Yeah.
men.
Oh, dwarves and elves versus straight white men?
Wow.
Oh,
With beards.
we've
oh,
got
crap.
this.
What?
Uh-oh. So we did say his name three
We
times.
did,
Oh,
oh,
we
dear.
we summoned the
Okay,
Captain
all right.
Cursor.
So Captain
Surprise.
I
Cursor's
heard I was
that?
being summoned.
Someone
What
had a
was that
question
question
about.
again?
Nobody said it a third time.
Yeah, we
No,
only
we
said
did.
it twice. Oh, really? We accidentally said it a third
Said it.
time? All right,
There's
y'all.
a seat-
move
oh, no,
over.
there's an Xbox on it.
Xbox seat.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting.
No,
right.
no, I'll just
Can
go
you stand-
over.
no, no, you
I'll
can't
stand
really
right over.
Hard!
Oh my
All right, so Captain Cursor's here. Throw all of your lore
Yes.
questions out here.
Kinda.
Lord. Wait,
No, my head got cut off.
can we fit like
Oh,
8
that's
more
cool.
people in here?
We can.
no,
I think we can
no.
just.
No,
Like,
I don't
like-
think we could.
we could fit the
have a
entire
VW.
development team.
Oh, no, we
Oh,
could
no,
there's
not.
no way
I
that would
guarantee
happen.
Just because you
that
can doesn't mean you should.
No, that's not the lore answer. That's the systems answer.
Good point.
Clemmykins asks, elf beards, when?
No.
Nope. They will,
Elves should not have
After
elves.
Dwarven Ladybeards.
right after
Elf
Dwarven
moustaches.
Ladybeards. Yeah.
We should do them just before
By the
Dwarven
Santa
Ladybeards,
hat.
and then never do Dwarven Ladybeards.
Actually, no. I had an important announcement about that.
About what?
We're still not doing Ladybeards. Yeah.
So, all I'm asking for is maybe another sort of helmet style that doesn't have a helmet but just has a beard. I think that would be
We already did
absolutely-
that.
That's all we have to do.
We gave you a.
It's not my style of beard. Look, I'll do some drawings
gave you
of
a
what a
seasonal
proper
cap.
female dwarven beard should look like, and it'll be an invisible hat. And that's what we can call it. The invisible bearded hat.
I don't think it doesn't work that way.
I have so many questions, none of which I want answers to.
Okay.
Oh,
so
time to
what was-
campaign again. Please don't.
Yeah, a crown
Bejazzle.
with a beard, that would work.
Okay, now bedazzle.
Yeah,
No, I
a
don't know what
bedazzled
is.
lady
I don't know
beard.
what bedazzle
Yes,
is.
we dwarves do like to put jewels in our beards, so I think that's
A
absolutely
crown
terrific.
with a
I
beard.
like princess crowns.
Yeah,
That sounds
there you
beautiful and sparkly.
I mean, I like
This-
pretty.
yeah.
I have like plants in my hair. Does that count?
Long flowing hair. That would be
I've
nice.
got
Daddy
like
does have
flowers
long
and
hair.
shit.
Plants in your hair.
Yeah, I
Long
got
flowing
flowers.
hair is always
Bobby
a
does have
challenge in
long flowing
MMOs
hair,
because
too.
of the way things clip with armor and clothing.
Oh my
So
God.
always,
You're
always
gonna
a
go
bit of a
crazy.
challenge. Okay, so while we're waiting for somebody to think of something interesting to ask Captain Cursor so that he can use
Oh, yeah,
his booming
well, there was
voice
a question.
and
You had a
I was
question.
heard that it was
There was
signed.
something about
What was it?
uncat.
Then it's
That's
just
the question.
beard commercials.
Turn
I
the
see
paper
some.
over.
I see a question
Hang
about
on, I got
Asha
it, I got it.
in there from a name I sincerely cannot read.
Which one? The
The,
are we
the,
gonna ever
the
be
name that is
expecting?
all Japanese characters. Oh, it's now off the screen.
Oh,
It's on the
okay.
top.
Well, we'll
There it
head
is,
back
right
up
there.
to Oh yeah, Captain Cursor. Will we see other versions of Asha that Orpheal time traveled, like one named Betty with quantum sight, etc.? Confirmed. You've just given him an idea.
No, actually,
I got
Nope, you can't.
No spoilers.
no spoilers, especially for stuff that we had to scope. But there, there was an instance of was it on Cat facing down Betty?
Betty.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, I know
no
we
idea
had, like-
what you guys
Dude,
are
I'm
talking
lost.
We
about.
had a version of Orpheal where it was like
Other than
6
my
Orpheals
God,
combined.
God,
Oh
It's
no
like
no no
super
no!
Orpheal.
There are 4 Orpheals. I believe Hegner has called them
Okay.
4 feels.
Of course he did.
Not in game, did he?
He didn't.
No, I think it's we called it internally.
Okay,
Nice.
Orpheals.
All right, so the
Well, there might be a glamoured version called Borfeel.
Is the Legion trying to make a Tenebrian mech for Crucia?
The Legion is definitely trying to do stuff with Tenebrian tech. That is one of the main reasons that you need to stop them from winning, because if they win, they can just have all this Tenebrian tech to experiment on, and poof, there goes the world.
yeah, exactly. Now the question that Clemmykins had
Soul's
earlier.
decay sucks.
It does.
Here's the question for you from Clemmykins, Captain Cursor.
Yes.
Can we expect to see any more appearances from Aya in this zone and upcoming dungeons and raids?
So one of the original ideas about a year ago was there was going to be a triumvirate of people who followed Aya that we kind of moved away from. I am definitely going to bring back variants of Aya and her plans and her minions. I find her fascinating. So there's definitely going to be more of that. Oh man, you got the Liberator angry.
I'm just really excited because I made most of the abilities for
Train.
it. So
Pain train.
So, Captain Cursor, Holy Roller wants to know, will we see the individual souls play a bigger role within the lore?
I don't know. It depends on how they keep getting mucked with.
Yeah, so when
I'm still
balance is
salty
done,
about things.
When balance is done.
Balance is done.
Then we'll write some lore.
But balance is
right
never
on that.
done!
So the answer with everything is if it serves the story of the zone and what we're trying to do. When we did the Runic Anthenium, it totally served the story to showcase the souls, and we got to dig deeper into some of the stories that came out of my little short stories that I wrote. I know John really loved to do a thing with Ganzorig, the Liberator. Yeah.
Yes.
And we got to have stuff with the conquest factions, which, you know.
All right, so
So yes, if it serves the story,
Before you
we'll
tie
definitely.
yourself in a knot. So, do we know? Does this zone have new music? Did we do new music?
yes,
to this.
that's
I know we got
saw that
I
question.
kept-
believe
We
it's
might
updated, but
have.
I haven't heard it.
We might have had music in it. It might
I
be.
kept seeing an assert. When I was
It
on
might
my
be
way.
new, as in
Updated?
updated and remixed some of the music.
Okay. All right, and the other question I saw here: how many new porticulums in Celestial Storm?
Is that how they're supposed to be pronounced?
18. No,
No.
particulums.
Thank you.
Particulum.
I thought it was
Porticulums?
man.
Yeah, but she's dwarf.
Well, she is
speaks
dwarf.
funny.
Yeah,
That is
It's
true.
because I based the pronunciation on the word portcullis, which
Yeah,
I
that's
kind of
what-
thought it was
No, it's
based on.
port, as in teleport.
So
did say port.
porticulum.
It's particulum, right?
This is my eye roll.
I don't know.
Porticulum.
You know what? You
You can say it however you want.
yeah, that's the dwarven pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The
to
wrong
other
one.
dwarves, you can say like that, but when you're talking to me, I wouldn't know what the hell you were saying.
So how many?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
3.
1800.
3
No.
or
Alu-
4?
aluminum?
3.
3 with
3.
an extra one that is there to get you there.
Okay.
Oh, right.
All right.
But no one's ever going to use it after that.
All right.
You will be
Oh,
able to
that's
get a little. You can get Opie's whistle that will take you there
Ah.
from anywhere in the world.
This one's not using the brain I made
Hey,
for
Dark Daemon asks, will Brass stop CMing entirely for Rift once our new CM takes over, or will she remain hosting live streams and CMing on the forums? Will I be leaving? Ha! In your dreams. I'll still be hanging around.
We'll never get a dwarf beard then.
I know, I have to keep Brass. I will leave when they give me a dwarf beard. How's that?
We'll do dwarf spirits.
Never!
And again, for those of you who did not meet her earlier, this amazing young person here, Yavier, is your new
Yeah, have
community
another pup.
manager.
Here, have another pup.
Yes.
Where's the
So
ascendant?
Mizuki wants to know, does the storyline explain why Vostigar has the same rock structures as Ashenfell? Is that snow-covered landscape from the Plane of Fire?
The rock structures of Ashenfell, I'm assuming that it's in the source decay part.
Yeah, the very first half.
Yeah. No, but it does describe a lot about what source decay is and what it does, so I think it's mostly just how the rocks dealt with such catastrophe. Also, Anket had been shaping a lot of the rocks in Ashenfell. If you'll remember at the beginning of the storyline there, that Carly was concerned about what Anket was doing to it. So, yes, I guess it does.
Right.
'Cause she was shaping it in a similar manner.
Damn, you can just lure up anything.
I didn't lure up anything. That was part of the story. That was
I
in the
swear.
story.
I
was
swear he's
impressive.
just making it up as it goes
Yeah,
on.
he's just
what all
winging
It was, no, because look, I have to take in the entirety of the story and play back everything that has happened. Stuff I didn't write, and figure out how it all relates when someone asks a question like that.
Somebody's asking for a specific. Sorry.
Yeah,
Captain Gazer. What about a vault bank / slot something?
just for
dimension
dimension
item?
Maybe
items.
someday.
I still want to make the Simonizer 9000. That
We
just
do need the Simonizer
Oh, the wood chipper?
9000.
The wood
Yeah, that
chipper.
frickin'
Yeah, the wood
munches
chipper.
up those goddamn things because I just get so many of them and I don't use them.
I get a lot
I've
that
got a
I
big
don't
pile
use.
of them that I can
Just need to make
climb.
more
my
dimensions.
dimension. I've got a dimension with a big pile of
I have
stuff
one full
that I
of
can
boats.
climb.
Just boats.
Oh, and
I'm
also,
sorry, does
let's
this
see.
robot just imply that it stored a rabbit in storage, and if you were looking for your mother rabbit, that's where it was?
Wait, what?
What?
Did you miss
Wow.
that? I was on a farm with like little baby rabbits, like finding
Yeah,
it.
Possibly.
Wait, where's
What
this?
are you doing to
There is
I
a
did-
question here too. While we go to the little rabbit farm,
Wait,
Eileen,
This is
Captain
this is
Cursor-
the farm. It's where it's basically the Storm
Oh, yeah,
Legion
yeah,
and
yeah.
tournament
Yeah,
camp.
okay.
For rabbits.
Oh, so these are the fora that have been brought there.
And the mean Meg's like, if you haven't seen your mother, you haven't checked our food stores. That's horrifying.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it was.
Spoilers.
It's
Going
much
up
better
real
in
fast.
Paladine when
Hey.
it was full of humans that got sent to the sausage factory.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
much
well, we
better.
don't
nobody
care
likes
about
people.
those. Yeah. So-
It is well documented that the Legion is one big sausage party.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh, who let him in here? Captain
He let
Cursor,
him
I'm
in.
curious why all current main villains are females and queens.
Huh.
It's actually a fair question.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What is up with that?
What do you got that you think women are all evil?
No.
Answer carefully.
Yeah.
I
This is being
actually wanted to
recorded.
cast
That's
more
leading
female
to a bad
actors.
place.
I'm not asking. I'm not saying anything.
I wanted to cast more female actors.
There's no. Sure.
I liked people like Crucia. She's happens to be female, and she always makes an appearance.
Take this.
And on Cat was her big bad here, so the two of them meet up.
Yeah. All right, so
I'll cast more dudes as evil. We had Teth last time.
I mean, we have
Although he was both, because
technically yes.
it
Or all.
was all.
I think we should just make Dead Simon a proper villain in game because he already is basically.
No, he is.
No. Dead Simon is an agent of a powerful actor in the Rift universe that we have just not gotten the chance to meet up yet.
Who happens to be a woman?
Who happens to be a woman?
Oh,
Wilhelmina.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
I have no problem with the women being the reigning power
What you guys
and glory
need to
and
do
evil
is
here.
have Dead Simon's skeleton appear when a one of the shinies spawns.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dead Simon's placing the shiny, and then he's
Oh, and moving around?
Yeah.
He just snatches it from you just
All right,
before you
folks,
back
it is
up.
time to have some giveaways. We're going to give away 3 of those Ascended Essentials packs so
We're
that
not
you can get all the
we're not
souls.
showing the
All right.
jumping puzzle.
We're not.
Where?
multiple
No,
jumping
Yeah.
puzzles.
we're not showing the jumping puzzle.
Okay, I was
We're
saying,
not?
where
Okay,
do
we're
I
not
go
going.
for that?
Okay.
No.
So 3 Ascended Essentials
Don't use
packs.
even
Go ahead and roll them cold.
Man, I
I
love
just
it.
won one.
It's so much spam.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you? Yes.
Wait, who
Oh,
won?
wait a
He
minute.
did.
Doesn't that mean we have to give away
No.
twice as many?
It's only rough
if
numbers.
Ryan wins.
What?
Yeah.
You
can't just do any
stingy
employee.
bastard.
All right.
Yeah. And he walked that way, so I don't think he's in chat
Just
right
getting
now.
those.
He's the one that told me that you guys were summoning me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Ascended Essentials packs.
The winner
Who's
is
reading these out?
Matt.
Go ahead, Simon. You can see them from there.
Do
The
I
3
not
winners
see
are.
Oh, that's all of those people?
Yep.
Oh, Ms. White Rose.
Congratulations, Ms. White Rose. You now have. Yep.
And
Fox
Jimmifer.
Taz. And Jimmifer.
Jimmifer.
Is that one of your relatives, Jen?
Probably.
Yeah. So congratulations to all 3 of you because you have just won the Ascended Essentials pack. If you already own it, then make sure you take the code and you give it to somebody else. They'll be your best friend forever. Now we're going to give away things that I can almost guarantee you aren't going to want to give away. We're going to give away 1 each of those rare mounts that are going to be offered for sale on the marketplace. The first
That
one is the
flying
one that's
that one?
no, not those. Those aren't in game yet. We're going to give away first the glowing ruby key rin, which is currently on sale in the Rift marketplace.
Glowing
Key
ruby red.
Kirin. K-I
I space R-I-N.
Kirin. There we go. And who wins
Again,
the glowing
dwarven
ruby Kirin?
pronunciation.
Ah, good point, good point.
Kirin.
Oh,
Yes, Kirin.
that's awesome.
Okay, that is won by Amaruk Corvus. Good luck to the person on the next one who's going to get the Molten Thresher.
Someone said, how the heck do you enter?
You just
You
did.
just
Oh,
did.
you just did. All you have to
Anything.
do is if you've said anything in chat at
The last,
all
like, half
since we
hour.
started, then that's
There's a backup.
crazy. Okay, Molten Thresher is going to go ahead and read that. Somebody.
Besmark.
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 Besmark. All right. And then
Keith,
the
I
third
really
one,
like this brain on the tanks.
I
Yes.
love the tank brain.
Yes.
Yes.
All 3 of the ones I built, I'm really happy with.
It's got a lot of
I-
character,
What did
too.
you say?
It-
The
So,
tank
something
brain?
about it.
So the what drives the abilities that NPCs use is what we call a brain.
Right. The AI.
It's literally called a brain.
Stuff you hear only at GameCon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
the brains I built.
Can I put your brain on a normal Lamasu mob, or would that be
Yeah.
too tough?
Yeah, no, you
I'm
totally.
gonna
They're
go
all designed.
Fix some stuff.
They all have special scanning abilities
We
to make sure
do
they don't
still
use
have a
large scale
few
stuff. when
days
there's no
left
large scale
before it
players.
launches. All right, so the last one that we're giving away is the white dire riding squirrel.
It's so cute.
And Jen, you can
look
read
at
out
the
the name of the winner for this one as soon
How
as
do
we
I-
get it. Just
Let's
hang on, it'll be
Oh,
on the
we'll
top
paste
screen
it for
over
you.
there.
There's a lot of letters.
So the winner of the White Dire Riding Squirrel is Mystic Everwist.
Good name. Oh, interesting. So that's great, and that's it for the draws for this show. Remember that to get in on the exclusive early advance copy of the Iron Tomb Dimension Key, you need to tune in to the Dimensions or to the art
do a
stream
silver
this
loyalty.
afternoon at 3:30. What?
What?
Yeah.
Surprise!
What?
Yeah, we'll do 1 silver loyalty.
Okay.
It's one of the bonuses.
It's the update
So-
stream. I mean,
In before Rough Rappers wins it.
In before.
no.
Silver loyalty is incredibly difficult to get in the game. You gain loyalty points every time you support the game by purchasing something through the Rift in-game store.
And spending.
silver and silver loyalty is incredible. It comes with all sorts of awards, and I know that CM Morgana hates awarding it because she has to give you tons of loyalty at a time. It takes like 50 times in order to get it. So, all right, are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all
We're
ready
doing
for
one.
this? Arconix is going to read out this name.
Oh, am I? Please don't be Raptors.
Because then you have to give away 10 or something.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
Oh,
and the
there you
winner
go.
is.
Congratulations, Blythe underscore.
Oh,
Wait, is that
Underscore.
Dimensioneer
That
Blythe?
is Blythe,
Probably.
the most amazing Dimensioneer.
Oh my gosh! Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's amazing. Well done. Anyway, this is on PTS. Y'all should be on PTS.
Please play over the weekend.
Yep.
Please play over
Please
the
send me
weekend.
a million bugs so that I have to fix them all.
You already have 1 million bugs.
No, I have
Dude,
like 5.
Oh, nice job.
You got 5?
We do
Wow.
have
That's more bugs.
we do have some cross
Yeah.
promo stuff to talk about. So if you finish the main storyline
Yes.
in Vostigar Peaks,
Mhm.
you will unlock the Asha Katari skin in Atlas Reactor for Asana.
Ooh.
And you will get
And
Asha's
you get Asha's sword in Rift.
costume item.
Ah,
Yep.
no, that's
Yep.
terrific.
pretty
Okay,
awesome.
we're definitely
I think
going
I'm
to.
actually.
And there'll
or
be
was
more
using
info
that.
in a blog post next week too.
Yeah.
I don't
just
think I
spoiled
have it on
everything.
this.
You
Yeah,
got that?
thanks.
No
You gotta-
problem.
you gotta
That's
play
what I
through
did.
the
It is
story.
a gorgeous sword.
And I did see that someone asked about Pup. Pup is coming down the road later.
Yes.
We're doing another cross promo with Atlas Reactor later in the year,
That's fantastic.
and you'll be able to get a Pup pet in game.
yeah, so
and
this
he is
seems like something the
adorable.
Defiance would build.
Huh?
This seems like something the Defiance would build. A little
Sure.
mechanical
Yeah,
dog.
a little Pup. Pup would totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're done.
We're done?
Unless you, do you have more things to
I
say?
don't know. Let's see what else.
No,
You have 2 minutes.
Vostigar Peaks.
2 whole minutes.
No, I think I got it. I'm done.
All right, we're done.
Have you been to the bar?
There's a.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Oh,
bar.
okay. Yeah.
I haven't
yeah,
checked
yeah.
There's a
I'm
bar?
sorry. I'm like,
There is a bar.
Not this week,
It's like
but-
right here.
All right, we're
But it's
done.
only Friday.
After launch.
Yeah, we'll be going to the bar.
Is the turn around?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not that.
It's the next. It's over this way.
Yeah, there we go.
I was close.
You were
eyeballing
close.
it from the map.
We need
Pretty good.
Close.
Did we?
Oh,
Order of the Drunken Star.
Drunken Star, that's great. I know where I'm going to
Okay.
be spending my time.
Have we ever talked about the name, or did we already cover that?
I can't tell you.
I think people will just figure it out.
There we go.
It's not that
I can't even
hard.
pronounce it. So.
Shrooms,
super good.
send me a message on Twitch, and it says, when am I going to get my mount? It's been over 7 months and I still don't
Gosh,
have
that
it.
is.
Send me a message on
That is
Twitch.
so good.
We'll
Read the
sort this
sign.
out today.
Read this.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the sign.
Oh, okay, go ahead and read the sign, Captain Cursor.
Experimental art project. Order of the Fallen Star. Sea stars. Sea stars are not fish. Stop calling them starfish. You are wrong and must be stopped. All sea stars must perish like the Ascended. But all sea stars keep crawling back into their tank, also like the Ascended.
That's great.
Oh
This is
no!
my personal fish tank.
Wait, how many of these? How many text things are
Oh, this is why Nico
Yeah,
cries.
we like
there?
And this is-
This is why Nico drinks.
This is why
Nico
there's
is the head
so
of-
much local.
We
Of
like-
our
I forgot about that.
localization.
Oh, go back to the
And I
games.
know that there was tons of stuff that they had to translate for this.
Are any of these from that party we had?
No. Oh, they're
we should
bad.
have used some of those.
Dude, this is all gonna kill you.
Oh no.
First, you have to choose your poison.
Okay.
Okay.
Atramentium, chromite, prion degeneracy, unsaturated organic compounds, hydrogen hydroxide.
What?
Then choose your flavor.
Which is this
Transuranium
long, so-
cocktail, sweet cherry lead, blood with blood orange twist, petrichor lime, artificial grape. Then choose your state of matter, solid, liquid, vapor, 0 point condensate, or divine. Finally, choose red or blue shift.
Someone's not a fan of grape drink. I see.
Yeah.
No, grape drink is delicious. That's why it's on the menu.
Very sophisticated
Wow.
humor.
So,
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
guys. So this is the stuff you can look forward to. We
There's an
launch on
artifact called
Wednesday. We're
sophisticated.
getting off here now. Okay, somebody cut this off before
What?
these guys keep talking.
No,
They
no,
keep
no.
Bye guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye!
Bye.